Hey guys, so welcome. This is my first video on how I do my hair. This is my natural curl, and I'm just going to take you through my process of how I wash my hair and what I put in my hair, and how I apply my curl products after I've washed it, and what my process is with drying as well. And then, as you can see, these are my curls. It's focused on my face, but you can see it. And then this is the back. So, for every curly girl, I mean, my hair is kind of a mixture of different patterns of curls, and everybody's different, and we all have our own unique formulas. Please excuse the lawnmower. I'm so sorry. But it's taken a while to kind of find my process, and it's just trial and error of different products. And it may, you may find great results with what I use, and you may not, so you kind of have to buy things and kind of research and see what best works for your hair. So join me as I take you on my process. All right. Hope you guys enjoy. Bye.
So I started off with rinsing my hair thoroughly to make sure I get as much water into my hair so that when I put my shampoo in, it evenly distributes. And the shampoo I'm using is the Olaplex Nº4. Now you don't have to use the shampoo, you can use whatever you have. This is just the one that I happen to use today, but I have about 2 other ones that I have on rotation. And I take about like a quarter size amount because this one tends to sud pretty well. And I part my hair down the center to make sure I get it in the center of my head so that my entire scalp penetrates. And I give it a pretty decent scrub to make sure that I get all of the dirt and oils out of my scalp so that I don't have any buildup or clogging of my pores. So after I rinse that off, I'm making sure that you don't get shampoo in your eyes like I did, and you move on to conditioner. So again, I'm using the Olaplex Nº5, and I use about, again, like a quarter size amount, and I tend to focus that on my ends mostly. And then I'm going to use the Shea Moisture Coconut and Hibiscus Curl and Shine Hair Mask, and I'm gonna take about a good, I guess go with how thick your hair is. For me, I probably only need like a quarter size for each side of my hair, and I tend to work that into the mid shafts to the ends. And then I take my Tangle Teezer and I make sure and I brush all of that conditioner to evenly distribute. And take your time. You don't have to force, you don't want to pull your hair out, so be gentle and work those tangles out of your hair. And for those of you who lose a lot of hair, if you have your hair up in buns or ponytails for days and you tend to notice that you lose some hair or a good bunch of hair in the shower, don't get scared. What happens is your hair naturally falls out every day. We lose about an average of 100 hairs a day. So if you have a good amount and you've had your hair up for days, it's probably normal. Maybe try next time to not put your hair up and see how much hair you lose in that instance. So I leave it in for 5 minutes and I rinsed it out, and now I'm going to take my Miss Jessie's Pillow Soft Curls, and again I'm going to use about a quarter size, maybe a little bit more, and my olive oil. I just give a little kind of spurt and I mix it, and I use that for half my hair, and I try to get it probably all over. I try not to put any into my roots so it doesn't get greasy. And then, as you saw, I took my Tangle Teezer again and I brushed it to evenly distribute. And then I just kind of repeat on the other side. And then after this, I'm going to take my Eco Styler, and this is the one with olive oil, and then I take about that amount and I put that into my hair. Try to make sure I put it all over, and then I just kind of brush it out to again evenly distribute. Now I take my Denman brush, and this is out of the shower. I have not dried my hair. I haven't put anything into my hair. My hair is still wet. So I'm brushing my hair inward because my hair tends to curl towards my face, my natural curl. So I slowly brush it through and then I shake it in order for the curl to naturally form. And I just do the same thing throughout my hair. And that's just gonna allow my hair to form my natural curls and to coil. Then I do the same thing because I had bangs and they're slowly growing out, so I have to make sure I get those as well, or else they get kind of crazy. And you could do it the way I did it on the first half, or you can also pin it up and do it in sections. Now you'll see later that the other side actually curled better the way I did it, but again, it's your choice. So just scrunch it up after you've kind of formed your little shaken your curl pattern. And then I take some hemp seed oil to kind of seal my hair cuticle, and I just kind of scrunch it into my ends. Now, I know this is not advisable. They say to use a cotton like t-shirt in order to scrunch, but I don't have one, so I just use my towel and I just very carefully scrunched. Now I let my hair air dry for about 2.5 hours, and so it's partly dry, so now I'm just going back and kind of blow drying my roots to kind of give it a little bit more of a lift. And I just took my Dyson diffuser and I'm just kind of going around my head and diffusing my roots. And I just go kind of back and forth. I throw my hair over to one side and then to the other side to just give my roots some lift. And then I go in coil by coil and I kind of just pull it apart and then recurl them to just let my hair be defined. So that is it. That is my curl process, and I hope you guys enjoyed.
Okay, so something I forgot to mention. So for those of you that are just starting your curly, your curl journey, you are probably not going to have your hair come out the way that mine did, or your natural curl pattern probably is not going to come out if it were to be not processed. I guess for those of you who get your hair colored or get any bleach put in your hair, or straighten your hair or curl your hair, it's not going to come out like this or the way you might expect it to come out, unfortunately. My hair, I started my my curl journey probably about 2 years ago. Slowly I started straightening my hair less and less. If I were to straighten it, I'd probably only straighten it once a week, and then I wouldn't wash it until it was time to wash it again. And so about on New Year's of 2019, sorry, yeah, New Year's 2019, so last year, I decided I was just going to stop straightening my hair. So I actually stopped blow drying and straightening my hair for almost a whole year, and I was just full-time curling. And so my curls weren't this curly when I first started. And you have to have so much patience, because some days your hair is gonna look like crap, and you just have to kind of give it time. You have to allow your hair to kind of naturally start to take shape the way it's supposed to. And I know you're going to be tempted to just straighten it and, put it up in a bun, but try not to as much as possible, especially right now that we're all in quarantine. Right now is the best time, so that if you do have a bad hair day and you don't like the way your curls come out, it's okay, because nobody's going to see you. So yeah, it's a lot of patience. For those of you who get your hair colored, I also stopped coloring my hair. Well, obviously not. I stopped coloring it as often. So I only color my hair maybe once or twice a year. Most likely it's once. And I get highlights put in, and that's it. I don't do any root color, nothing. So my colorist thankfully just pulls the blonde up, and that's it. And I don't touch it again after that. And so yes, after you process it, it will lose its curl pattern for a little bit, because unfortunately you damage your hair that way, and it relaxes your hair. The bleach relaxes your hair. So your curl pattern will straighten out, and you kind of have to start a little bit all over again. It'll come back faster, and you just have to put moisture back into your hair, but it does take a little bit of time. And for those of you who would like, or who have been considering starting your curl journey, I 100% recommend it. I mean, for me, I actually prefer my hair curly now than straight. When I see my hair straight, it's a little weird, and I kind of look like a different person. But I really love my curly hair, and I really like the pattern it's gotten. Sometimes it curls nice like this, and sometimes it doesn't curl at all. So like this side, see how this side is a little bit more relaxed than this side? This side's a little bit curlier. Happens. Your hair, curly hair does what it wants to do. So patience is key, and you have to be consistent. Just be consistent. Don't put heat into your hair. I know in the video you saw me use a diffuser. If you have to use something, use a diffuser. But for the most part, I let my hair air dry. I don't normally blow dry my hair. So that was just for the video. So I hope you guys do end up going the curly girl method. I hope you guys enjoyed my video, and I wish you all the luck and patience that you guys will need in order to continue on your curl journey. All right. Well, I hope you guys enjoyed, and I'll